Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing every model I have in my collection as of January 8th, 2026. So anyways, I think I have around 38 models, I believe, in the 1 to 400 scale. I've been collecting for just over 2 years now, just around 2 years. But yeah, definitely a lot of growth since my last my model update. So let's get started with all the smaller jets. One thing I wanted to show you guys is where I actually store my models when they're not on the airport. So I have two pretty decently big display cases, and they do have lights on them. So this is where I'll put them. As you can see, they have my Lego Concorde up top and some of my other cooler things. Starting us off, we have a Cubania ATR 42. This is one of my more recent models that I got as a gift. Next, we have my only Air Canada model. This is the Air Canada A220, sorry. It's in the Trans Canada livery or the retro livery. Next, we have an Icelandair 737-800, I believe. No, Max 8. It's a Max 8, sorry. This is also one of my only Icelandair models. But, I don't know, I like it because it's colors. It's got a cool tail. Also got this one as a gift. Alright, then we have a JetBlue A321neo. This one is by NG Models. I forgot to say what the other three were, but all three of them are by Gemini Jets. So this is my only JetBlue model. It's in not the new mint liveries. It's, I think, the like wavy tail, I think is what it is. But yeah, I want to get some of the new mint liveries soon. Alright, on to my first group of airliners. This is going to be Alaska Airlines. So this one, they're both 737-800s. This one's in the Salmon People livery. And then the farther back one, is in the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. This one is Gemini Jets, and then this one is NG Models. And then we have two of the Air New Zealand A321neos in the Black Star Alliance livery. This one is by Gemini Jets, and this one is by NG Models. If you want to see a comparison video about the difference between one, I have one on my channel. It's kind of old, but it's pretty, it goes over some of the differences the two have. Alright, now we're on to my Southwest models. I have 6 Southwest models, 2 of them in the Heart liveries, 4 of them in the other liveries, and I will go through each of them one by one. So this one is a Southwest 737-700. It is by Gemini Jets. And then the one behind it is 737-800. It is by NG Models. It doesn't have the colored winglets. It just has gray ones. Onto the special liveries, we have the Missouri one. This one is by NG Models. It's on a 737-700. I have the Desert Gold livery. It is on a Max 8, I believe. And then behind it is UMA 1. It is also on a Max 8. And then last but not least, we have Freedom 1, which is on an 800. These 3 were by Gemini Jets, and then this one, NG Models. Starting us off for the American area, we have an American ERJ 170. It is in the retro livery. Technically, it's American Eagle, but practically the same. This one was actually my first ever model for commercial. It is by Gemini Jets. And then behind it, we have the American 787-9. It is in the regular newer livery. This one is also by Gemini Jets. Starting us off for the Delta area, we have 2 A321neos. This one is the regular red livery And then this one is in the Delta's 100 years livery, their brand new one. This one is Gemini Jets. And then this other one, I'm still not sure where it's from. If anyone would like to help me out, they can. I'll show you guys the box. Hold on. This is the box it came in. It has no branding on it at all for who it's made by. So if anyone knows, please tell me in the comments. I'd be pretty grateful about that. But let's move on to the wider bodies for Delta. First, we have a Delta A330-300. These are both going to be by Gemini Jets. But behind that, we have the Delta A350. This one is also in the 100 years livery, so it matches the A321neo, which tail you can see right here. Next, we have an Air China A340-300, I believe. But this one is by Phoenix Models, and I've been debating selling it, so if anyone would be interested in buying it, feel free to let me know in the comments, and I can discuss it further there. Moving on to my favorite model in my collection, it is the ANA 787-9. It is in the Star Wars R2-D2 livery. Still very sad they removed this livery from the aircraft because I never got to see it in person. I never even had the chance actually, but yeah, this one is by NG Models, so very rare aircraft to have, very expensive. Definitely glad I got it. Next we have an Edelweiss A350. It is their first A350. Definitely really like this model because I can see it at Tampa a lot, my local airport, but it is by Gemini Jets. Next we have a Malaysia Airlines A350-900 again. All my A350s are the 900, which I'm hoping to change, but this one is in their newer livery, but this model I got for a decent price. It was only like 30 bucks brand new, but yeah, I really like this model. I like all the white it has on it. I actually kind of like how basic the livery is, but yeah, it's by Gemini Jets. Starting us off for my United section, we have a United 737 MAX 8 by Gemini Jets and a United A321neo by Gemini Jets. For my United wide bodies, I have a United 787-9 and a United 777-300. This model is by Aviation 400, and then this one by Gemini Jets. So yeah, all my United liveries are in their Evo Blue, which I kind of want to get the like mid-merge one, which has the wavy orange colors in it. So maybe I'll get one of those on, I don't know, like a 757 or another 787 next. On to my first jumbo jet for the collection. We have a Korean Air 747-400 in the Passionate Wings to Culture livery. This model is by this one's by JC Wings, and I'm also planning on selling this one, so hit me up in the comments if you're interested. Alright, for Etihad, we have a 777-9, and then this one is by Gemini Jets, and behind it we have an A380 for Etihad. That one is by Aviation 400. On to one of my favorite international carriers, we have a Lufthansa 747-800. This one is by JC Wings. This model is pretty special to me because I got to see it at Tampa when it diverted from Miami, and I actually met one of my best friends for the first time while I was there, so that was pretty cool. And behind it, we have a Lufthansa A380 by Gemini Jets. For the last commercial plane of the video, we have a Dubai A380. No, not Dubai. Emirates A380, sorry, and it is in the 2020 Dubai Expo livery. It is by Gemini Jets. On my only military aircraft, we have a Gemini Jet C-17. It is out of March Air Force Base, and it is, yeah, like I said, Gemini Jets. Alright, on the cargo, we have a DHL 777-F, or the freighter variant. It is by Gemini Jets, and it is part of the Interactive series. And then for the last two models of the video, I have two Atlas Airs 747-400s. They are the exact same. They're both from Gemini Jets, and they are both the Interactive series one. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I feel like this is a long due video, as it shows all the models I've collected over, the past 2 years, because it's been a while since I've posted practically anything. But yeah, if you guys, were interested in those two models I showed you, this one here, and then the one, like, right there-ish, the Korean Air, let me know in the comments. If you guys want to see more videos like this, please let me know. Feel free to like, subscribe. It's up to you guys. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Lightning out.